Hi everybody, this is Lisa from Lisa Abby's Needleworks, and I've had a few requests from people saying, hey, we want to see some of your fall stuff. So I have one room cleaned so far today, and I thought I would share a little bit with you. So we'll head into my living room. We've done quite a bit to change this house since we've moved in. I think we've been here since '04. And this room, for instance, used to be 2 bedrooms. So right where, basically the center of the screen is where the room was divided into 2 little bedrooms. And then we have a 3rd bedroom on the other side of the house, which is our master bedroom. And we don't have any children, so the living room and dining room situation that they had set up originally was just super small. So we decided to branch out. So we took the wall out here in the center of this room and made it into a bigger living room. And then where the living room and dining room had originally been, we just turned that into just a dining room. So probably as far as resale goes, we probably lost a little bit because now we just have a 1 bedroom, but we don't ever plan on moving, so, excuse me. So we're just making it the way we want it. So probably in this first corner here where our TV is, this little dresser I got at a yard sale. It was missing one of the drawers for the dresser. So I just made a little curtain to go on it, and my husband made a little stand to sit on top of it so that we'd have place for our cable box and Blu-ray player and all that. But so I like the way it turned out. Look at this little pumpkin. How sweet. I bought that at a craft show years ago with the intention of, I'm going to use that as a pattern, and I'm going to make some more of these. Well, I haven't gotten around to that yet, but I love the one that I have, though. This little quilt I made probably, I want to say 12 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. I just love the way it turned out, and been using it ever since. This is a bird cage that my husband built for me. It was my first cage, and right now I just use it basically for when I get new birds or whatever, to keep them quarantined. Usually I keep them all in the big cage, which I'll show you in a few minutes. Have a few ladders in our house. It's one of my loves, is ladders. So my husband hung this one up, and so that way I can put a lot of my little thrift store knick-knack stuff up there. My birds, when they get out, they love to hide and all that stuff, which makes sense because it's really hard to catch them when they're up there. But I notice I've got a couple bird houses knocked over and stuff I need to prop up. But this is an interesting story. This was supposed to be just a little window seat. And so my husband was going to build it while I was at work. And it was just supposed to be, just the normal width. And then when I came home, it was, quite a bit bigger. My husband is from the motto of go big or go home type of deal. So anyway, it was going to be quite a bit of money to try to get foam and cushions and stuff for that big of an area, and I just couldn't figure out how to make it look right. But it turns out it was I like it better just as a display area. So I have a couple old desks sitting up there, and then underneath this the platform lifts up so I can store all my Christmas stuff in there. Well, most of my Christmas stuff. So in this area, I have a bow tie quilt that I made probably 20 years ago, and then some of my pumpkins that I've made. And then Pan over a little bit. Got a little cabinet, and I've got my grandma's old ironing board back there with a little vignette on it. Now this door used to be the end of our house. It was just a window. Then it became a patio door that went out into our yard. And now it is a door into my mom's apartment. My mom lives with us. And so she has a really cute apartment through that door. Here's a couple more on my bird cages. This one I got as a book. It was just a bookshelf from the thrift store. I think it was like $10 or $15. So I painted it black, took the shelves out of the inside, and painted the inside blue. And then these are a couple of my newest birds. They're still kind of in isolation until I know that they don't have any kind of sickness that would pass on to my other birds. So, but they're enjoying their little space. They've got bath water and stuff to hang out on. How you doing, Sarah? Are you making an appearance in the video? Are you the best? Okay, so she's sitting in the area where I normally do my cross stitching. Oh, I did put up a few of my cross stitch things the other day. I put up the Brenda Gervais piece that I just made. I think I started it in Stitch Mania. And then I have the first one in the Farmhouse Christmas that I did in like a spring theme. I put grass instead of snow. I like the way that turned out. So anyway, back to the stitchy spot where Sarah is. I just put my cross stitch in those little hat boxes. Pretty soon I can put them in my new project bags. So of course we got another ladder, another little quilt. And then this wall here holds my aviary. It's 10 feet long. And right now I probably have about 35 different birds in there. They were just taking a bath, so they're all kind of primping and preening themselves. But they're so much fun. I really enjoy watching them and hearing them sing and carry on. But they're the ones that you hear in the background if you ever watch my videos on FlossTube. So that's pretty much the end of the living room, I guess. I do have a cute little coffee table that my husband found. Some kind of a crate that a woodworker would use. When you open it, it has all kinds of spots for tools and whatnot. So I just put a rug that I made on top of it and just put some pumpkins in a bird cage and called it done. So I hope you liked my little tour of my living room area. Probably can hear Marshall. He's chewing on a bone. Sound effects for my video, I guess. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.